What? We're gonna be live streaming. Sounds good. Hi there. Sorry. I don't want to. Yeah, it's fine. It's a good thing he's a rollie. That's why. Great. That's fine. Does that look good?
If you already have a person that's gonna be here,
How's it going? This is what the middle school is anyway, graduation.
What we have to think about the men.
What's up?
Oh, I had to sit. Is that chair okay?
Yeah. Broken July.
Hold on to that one.
Is this thing gonna hold up? So you know, so the boss is here. I guess he's in somewhere else.
He's the boss.
He is. I just saw him. I don't know if it's still.
It's all good. It's fine. Yeah, if you want to come out, come on over. It's all good.
What's up?
Okay, so let me send you the link for the.
Otherwise, I would.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you noticed these.
What do you think about it?
I would love that. Especially if you're just like, all this stuff makes you
Hey, baby.
So I didn't like.
These are guests. You're pretty much like. You said it now. I'm telling you. Is it a video? No, Hurry up, let's go. Hey, we're waiting on you, man. Come on, baby.
And I used to wear them.
Come on, Lieutenant. Good space.
Get it out.
This one.
That's
You want more? So I might have to take this line, start making it down.
So let's do this.
Are you going to be monitoring the street? All right, so the street crew is set up for dinner right now. We're going to so all of the
So you're right. They kept coming. No, this guy's a champ. This guy like called me through that, and we almost did it outside. And we're split your hands. So all of this, that's the name right there. So what I want is that the next person. Sorry, you're gonna put that on the second stack. You're just gonna swipe. Got it.
I'm ready for it.
I'll make sure. Double check.
Now, well, like I said,
All right. It's happening right now.
all right, good morning, everybody. The cartoon is going to start in 3 minutes. Go ahead and sit down and prepare for the entry for the social gas. Yeah, sit down. Yes.
That's fine. That's fine. You haven't put any more down.
Yeah.
Sounding good?
Am I handing this one?
So you're just gonna hand it one. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna call the first thing. You're gonna hand the diploma and then he's gonna shake it. So he's surprised right now. I'm going to remember. I'm gonna have the. You're gonna play the music when the yeah, that's stop. He stops right there. And then you grab him out of the play when he's walking. What's up? All right, once you play, you'll go on. Yeah. You ready to go? That's good. Please rise for the arrival of the official party and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Please be seated.
Love the chair, by the way.
Thank you.
Good kid.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Captain Anthony George Fornes, and I have the pleasure of serving as a mentor for class 21021. And I am the MC of today's ceremony. I'd like to make this time to welcome all our distinctive visitors, squadron leadership, and the family members and friends of our graduating class. Firstly, I'd like to thank our flight commander, Eduardo Conrad. And of course, a warm welcome to the family members and friends of our graduating class. We're here to celebrate. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. We're here to celebrate this hard work and sacrifice of the graduating students and their families. Cyber warfare operators are needed more than ever. The homeland is no longer a safe sanctuary. American citizens face threats from a variety of actors that continue aggressive efforts to make and negate the long-standing warfighting advantages the United States has enjoyed for decades. Strategic competitors threaten our way of life through massive buildup of military power, combined with clear intent to use that power to gain leverage against America and our allies. In 2018, Commander of the United States of Cyber Command, General Paul Nakasone stated, "We're at a defining time for our nation and our military. Near-peer competitors are posturing themselves and threats to the United States' global advantage and our ground and are growing nowhere. This is more of a challenge than ever before." Today, these freshly minted cyber warfare operators are charged with defending our nation against the ongoing threats by employing capabilities to directly meet presidential, Secretary of Defense, and combatant commander objectives around the world. To the new graduates, congratulations on this new challenge. Before recognizing each of the graduates, I'd like to introduce today's special guest speaker, Cam Conrad. Would you like to speak?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
The floor is yours.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. First, let me be the first to congratulate you. It's a lot of hard work. Family members, thank you so much for coming out. Friends, this is a big event for them. A lot of hard work for the past, 6 months, at least, some of you longer. When we think about some of the classes, some have their class dynamics, some get along, some don't. There's really no middle ground. I don't know where this class stands, but a lot of the hard work of this course makes for an interesting dynamic in the classroom. But regardless, all 16 is you guys' original lineup. So this course is getting more and more difficult, and the fact that all 16 of you made it to the end, regardless of the classroom dynamic, you did it together as a team. So awesome job with that. So thinking about the difficulty of this course, the classroom dynamic, making the course hard is intentional. And why is that? Because of our adversaries, right? Who are our top tier adversaries? Russia and China, or Chusha, as I like to say. So they're doing the same thing we are, right? They're training. For every 16 of you, there's probably China's producing 100. So how do we compete with that, right? Very difficult. We have to be on our top game, right? So thinking of how we do that, obviously you guys made it through this course, which is very difficult. So that's step one, right? Our training is superior. We're sure of that. And I'm very confident that you guys that made it to this point are going to kill it when you get out to the field. So when you think about competing with the enemy, there's two little pieces of advice that I wanted to give you guys. One, as a cyber officer, to always stay technically proficient. And then one, just as a leader, take care of your people. Those are things that are important to me in this career field. But when you think about being technically proficient, so when you graduated, you're graduating now, do you have all the tools available to you that you're going to need in the field? Probably not, right? So what do you have to do? You have to keep training. So if you go to a cyber ops unit, maybe that's going to be your IQT, initial qualification training, mission qualification training, maybe getting certs, getting certifications, your graduate degree. Keep staying proficient. What's in the cyber industry? What are the top technologies? AI, machine learning. Seek out that information and stay current. That's how we're going to compete with China and Russia. Also, so taking care of your people, that's something very important to me. So you guys in your classroom, you guys were able to learn from each other, whether you were at each other's throats, appreciated the mentorship from each other, your class mentor, us instructors. You learn the way you want to do things right from us. You also learn some things maybe that you don't think is right and you want to do things differently, right? But that builds your character, how you're going to be a leader in the Air Force. So taking care of your people and learning how to be a good mentor, what does that mean? So get to know your people, know their strengths and their weaknesses. Very important that you know their strengths and weaknesses, because talent management. So you're going to be leading teams. Who's the best person for the job? Getting that person in the right position, that's going to be your responsibility when you lead at your units. But expectations are very high. Very proud of you guys. I know you guys, I heard you guys wanted a quick speech. So that's the quick speech.
30 more minutes.
And 30 more minutes, right? Yeah, my plan was for a 45-minute speech, but we'll cut it short. But yeah, seriously, very proud of you guys. This is a difficult course, so you should be very proud of yourselves. And your family members, I'm sure, are very proud as well. So congratulations. Over to you.
Thank you.
Back to my chair.
Yes. Thank you, Captain Conrad. Now, before we get the awarding of the wings, I want to give an explanation as to what is the symbol for the cyberspace badge. The lightning bolt signifies the cyberspace domain, while the globe signifies the projected cyber power worldwide. Together, the globe and the lightning bolt wings represent our common communication heritage. The bolted wings centered on the globe are taken from the Air Force SEAL and signify our striking power through air, space, and cyberspace. Finally, the orbit circling the globe signify the space-related elements of the cyberspace mission. Hey, Space Force, right? So, with that being said, Class 21021, you ready to get your badge? Let's do this. Starting things off, Captain Layton Colvin. Presenting his badge is mother Lisa Colvin and his girlfriend Susie Katz. Captain Colvin has been assigned to the 355th Communications Squadron, Davis Monthan Air Force Base, Arizona.
No, go out front.
Excuse me.
Center.
Center.
Yep.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1. Let me take one more. 3, 2. All right, good to go. There you go.
I was trying to come to you, but I wanted it so bad.
3, 2, 1. Good to go.
Thank you.
Next is Captain Adam Comissaris. Presenting his badge is Captain Rafael Vasquez. Captain Comissaris will be returning to the 176th Air Defense Squadron at Joint Base Elmendorf, Richardson, Alaska.
A young man for an old man.
It's harder than it looks.
Okay, just go.
Take
Take a picture?
Yeah.
Do you want to remove your mask?
Yes.
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 Hey.
All right, good to go. Good to go.
Next is Captain Michael Espinosa. Presenting his badge is me, Captain Anthony Forens. Captain Espinosa has been assigned to the 367 Cyber Operations Squadron in Lackland Air Force Base, San Antonio, Texas. There you go.
Yeah, that was bad.
There you go.
That's how you do it? Good to go.
Thanks.
All right.
Next, Captain Rafael Vasquez. Presenting his badge is Captain Commissaris. Captain Vasquez will be returning to the 156th Combat Communications Squadron in Muñoz Air National Guard in Puerto Rico.
He's smiling.
Smiling. Presenting her badge is her friend, Second Lieutenant Trish Patterson. Lieutenant Badge has been assigned to the 21st Communications Squadron in Cheyenne Mountain, Colorado. Oh,
Oh, you have one. Yeah, just pop it in there.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm supposed to be mine.
You not want it, Christine?
Start over.
So you're from the top.
Day one.
Next, First Lieutenant Beatty, Ryan Beatty.
That's me.
I know. Feels a little messed up a little bit. It's all good. Right. Ryan Beatty will be going to the 33rd Network Warfare Squadron in San Antonio, Lackland. Presenting his badge is Paige Beatty.
This is my wife.
Can you hold it?
Next, First Lieutenant Vincent Bounds. Presenting his badge is his girlfriend, Samantha Grimaldi. Lieutenant Bounds has been assigned to 39th IOS, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Next is First Lieutenant Brian Kern. Presenting his badge is his wife, Kelly Kern. Lieutenant Kern has been assigned to the 26th NOS in Gunter Annex, Alabama.
Whole time. Just stand it on.
Yeah. It's all good.
I'm just teaching my kind of
This camera.
Next, First Lieutenant Reed Elkins. Presenting his badge is his wife, Katie Elkins. He has been assigned to the 90th Cyberspace Operations Squadron in Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas.
You got it. It's really tough. Yeah, look at that.
Easy.
Look at that. It's crooked. Next, First Lieutenant Josh Larson. Presenting his badge is Lieutenant Colonel Sparks. Lieutenant Larson has been assigned to the 39th Information Operations Squadron Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas.
Would you like to? Yes, I would. Drinking all this eye candy. There we go. Thanks.
Next is Second Lieutenant Sidney Nolan. Presenting his badge is Flight Commander Major Calvin May. Lieutenant Nolan will be returning to the 186 Communication Squadron, Mississippi Air National Guard, Meridian, Mississippi.
We still punch him, right?
You turn off the live stream, don't worry.
You can take it.
I'll turn it off. Do it outside.
Hang on, yeah.
Appreciate it. It's that chest, that's why I can't come on.
We're good. Next is Second Lieutenant Patricia Patterson. Presenting her badge is her friend, First Lieutenant Claire Badger. Lieutenant Patterson has been assigned to the 33rd Network Warfare Squadron in Joint Base San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, that's
We're
good.
gonna be that bad.
Oh.
Fastest one yet.
Be merciful. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Next, Second Lieutenant Sydney Uzel. Presenting her badge is her mother. Oh, sorry, correction. Second Lieutenant Lisa Ramos. Lieutenant Uzel will be returning to the 618th Air Communication Squadron, Scott Air Force Base, Illinois. Next is Second Lieutenant Zach Warlick. Presenting his badge is Captain Chad Rivera. And Lieutenant Warlick will be returning to 61st Cyberspace Squadron in Schreiber Space Force Base, Colorado. Cool.
No, I got it. I got it. Nice. Thank you. Thanks, Tony, Matt.
Next, Second Lieutenant Nicholas Wells. Presenting him is Captain Chad Rivera. Lieutenant Wells will be returning to the 87th Communication Squadron, Joint Base McGuire, DIX, Lakehurst, New Jersey. You reach up there? And finally, Mr. Robert Balderas. Mr. Balderas will be returning to the C3MS Weapons System Program Office in Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas.
And on behalf of the class, for our resident civilian, we gave him some wings as well. just for you to hold and keep with you.
Put him on, put him on.
Okay, put 'em on.
Down there.
Put 'em up high.
Collar, put on the collar.
Plug wings.
Don't make eye contact.
Yeah, there it is.
There we go.
Congratulations, class of 21. And now to the presentation of awards. The first award is a recognition of the outstanding contributor, decided by the anonymous vote from all the class members. This award is sponsored by the Armed Forces Communications and Electronics Association, or AFCEA. The outstanding contributor award goes to Lieutenant Larson.
Do you want to take over?
Put it in the right order. Next, we have the Top Graduate Award. Based on multiple criteria, this award recognizes only the top 10% of the students in a graduating class. Requirements for the distinguished graduate including having a minimum academic grade point average of 97% and demonstrating attributes of the whole airman concepts, including high standards of attitude, bearing, behavior, conduct, teamwork, and leadership, as well as no written or performance measurement failures. The distinguished graduate for the UCWT Class 21021 is First Lieutenant Ryan Beatty. Finally, all right, next, we have the Major General Robert E. Sadler Award. This award is presented on behalf of the Air Force Command and Control Communication and Computer Association and recognizes the UCWT graduate with the highest cumulative grade point average. The tradition began with the UCWT's first graduating class on December 7th, 2010. In addition to the Sadler Award, the Brigadier General Ian Dickinson, the former 81st Training Wing Commander, presented his Cyber Warfare Badge to the honoree. In turn, the student receiving the General Cyber Warfare Badge offered his first badge back to the schoolhouse to pass down to the next Sadler Award winner. Today, the graduate receiving a Sadler Award winner will relinquish his or her newly minted Cyber Warfare Badge to the schoolhouse to continue on with this tradition. The Sadler Award recipient will receive a congratulatory certificate signed by the President of the Air Force Command, Control, Communications, and Computer Association, Lieutenant General, retired Charlie Kroon. The Sadler Award recipient for the UCWT graduating class of 21021 is First Lieutenant Ryan Beatty.
Why did such a good job? Sorry. She did a better job.
Yeah.
Just stay up there, Ryan.
Cool. I'll take this. Yeah, you have the others.
Yeah.
Cool. Wait, certificate too.
Oh, certificate.
There's a certificate. Get all kinds of pictures.
And finally, we have the coveted Top Instructor Award, better known as the Furious Battle Award. The award recognizes the instructor who, more than any other instructor, transformed and inspired the student in flight during training. The award is decided anonymous vote of all the flight members and cannot be awarded to the class mentor. Requirements for the Furious Battle Award include, first and foremost, superior instructorship, and the recipient must also demonstrate a Mad Duck standard of boldness, discipline, and the focus of quality over quantity. The Furious File Award recipient for ECWG Class 21021 is First Lieutenant Goddard.
Yeah, Joey's not here today. He's on leave, but he wanted to say thank you. And yeah. Joey's an awesome instructor, and not surprised you guys picked him. But we'll, when you guys are hanging out around here next week, hopefully for the active duty folks in Snitland, we'll send them over there to say hi to you guys. Thank you.
He's currently celebrating his award in Disney.
He's probably watching it.
Congratulations to the award winners. Now let's give one more warm round of applause to the Class 21021. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's graduation ceremony. The graduates will conclude today's ceremony by leading us in the singing of the Air Force song. And afterwards, they will inform a receiving line, and attendees are welcomed or encouraged to come forward and congratulate our newly minted cyber operators.
And before we do that, on behalf of the class, and for the past 6 months, we've been working with Captain Forns. Unfortunately, the thing we were going to hand him is still stuck in mail. So it'll be here at some point. I'll still be here for a month. Whenever I receive it, it'll be handed to you, but I'm going to explain what it is. Essentially, Captain Forns likes YouTube, and this is a YouTube play button congratulating him on 16 new subscribers, which is us. So whenever we get that, which hopefully is in the next month, we'll hand it over to you. And I just want to say thanks again for an awesome 6 months. You guys were all awesome. It was went by pretty quick, even though it was a pretty long time, and some of us have been here for longer than 6 months. But I'm sure we'll all keep contact, and we'll all annoy each other in the Discord. We have a meme channel in there, so just, say hi through that. I don't know. But we'll keep contact. And again, thanks for everyone to come out. It means a lot to a lot of us that you came out. So thanks again. Now we can move on.
No more accountability.
And at the beginning of the Air Force song. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, swimming to meet our thunder. Atom boys, give her the guns, give her the gun. Hey, down we dive, spouting our flames from under. Off with one hell of a roar. We live in fame, we'll go down in flames. Hey, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force. Thanks for attending today's ceremony, and have a great day. Congratulations.
Before we all leave, if all the graduates would come up front and get a picture.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
Right. And
Who's the mask?
who's the mask for the picture?
Yeah.
See if we can all fit up here.
Who's in the center, right?
Come on, Josh, you got
The joke.
Yeah.
Short people, the short people off.
Yeah, it's like this.
Yeah, short people in the front. I'm not in the back.
You're in the back.
Hey, you're too tall.
Little Cindy in the front.
Do we need to?
Are we sitting down?
Doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Really true.
When I left, let me make them.
Everybody ready?
All the girls are on charge.
You might want to switch spots.
There you go.
Now, can you come in a little bit?
All right, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
One more. 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Yeah.
Nice area. Yeah. We'll give you the Discord. We'll give you the Discord. I will. Yeah. I mean,
You come get it on one also.
Oh, sorry, I'm just taking some candy.
I was like,
I'm just taking some candy.
I was like,
If you guys want a picture together, would you mind? Yeah, sure. When they're finished up, we can. All the photos are going to be on like this. Yeah. I think there's a good.
Oh man, no, wait, what? Oh, you know what? I gotta make sure that you keep it like.
I got it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yes. Well, you're great to otherwise. Yeah, exactly.
See, I knew we had a difference. Yeah, I knew we had a difference. I heard, yeah.
I know, right? That's another 5 minutes. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Alvin,
Raphael.
I do that too.
Yeah.
And then-
We picked them up and we just ran.
Is that in it?
Well, that's it.
I
That's
live
the police
in-
department. That's good.
I mean, 3 hours. I live in-
I used to take one at the golf body, and then I used to take like,
12 months out from
one,
the
just
Yeah.
here, yeah. And then
Now I gotta go in had the gamut to go to the entire state. So including Grenada.
we're planning.
It's a decision.
Yeah, we're going to change clothes. Yes, this is good, yeah. 11:30, you say? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to take a picture? Ah, okay. Oh, okay, please.
Let's go.
Sir.
Hey, congratulations. Have a good trip back.
Sir.
Yeah, that's what he's about.
Get back to Puerto Rico. I'd be smiling too.
You know, I'm giving them a Julie session.
Yes.
So me and Jolie are good. Jolie came over there.
Yes, the CRG.
Yes, oh, the CRG from that. Yeah, already, yeah, already. Yeah, he's my, we always bounce off ideas all the time. We sit on the couch and we're playing how we do it. So he got promoted, so he's
This is my beer buddy during training.
Yeah.
We're like, man, we out of here.
Say I look so unique.